I want you to tell me a team that you like in free agency. Then I'll tell you a team that I have liked in free agency. And then we'll go to a couple of dubious ones. You're on the board. Go for the team you like.
Okay, I like the Lions, and I like what they've done in addressing their defense because obviously that was their biggest issue last year, and things started to improve toward the end of the season. But I like that they had specific targets, right? You wrote about this in your column. Cam Sutton is one of those guys that they really felt like if they targeted him and they could go after him and they could get him. And he got a nice deal, it's more money than he's made. And then they add somebody like CJ Gardner-Johnson, and you're just kind of feeling like, all right, this is a team that understood what they had to do. They were also patient in getting that safety as well. So I like that. And I also like that they have things that they can do in the draft. They've still got plenty of picks. They've got premium picks thanks to that Matthew Stafford deal and the way that the Los Angeles Rams season finished in 2022. So I like what they're doing so far. And I think that they are still a team that, you can look at and say, yeah, they are on the rise. They've got plenty to prove, but there's not much to not like, I think, right now for the Detroit Lions, Peter.
Yeah, I like what the Lions have done too. I'm going to pick another team in that division, and I'm going to pick the Chicago Bears. Now, it's easy when you look at free agency to see the team that basically has photobombed the entire free agency period because they've been involved in almost everything. But first of all, I don't think you can talk about what the Bears have done in free agency without saying that they have set themselves up to get at least two players in this draft who should be able to help them this year, but also have set themselves up by getting DJ Moore and also in free agency getting Robert Tonyan to basically give Justin Fields a year with Luke Getsy in which there will be no excuses. Now, they still need to address the offensive line. I believe with the 9th pick overall, or maybe trading down slightly, that they're going to add one of the real good tackles in free agency, maybe Ohio State's Paris Johnson Jr. So we'll see. But the reason I mentioned, even though their big spending has been at linebacker, obviously, by signing Edwards and Edmonds away from Philadelphia and Buffalo, respectively, I think what really is interesting in what they've done is they have backed up what Ryan Poles and Matt Eberflus, the GM and coach, told Justin Fields early in this offseason, which is, we are going to get you some help. And the help that they've gotten him is basically a legitimate number one receiver in DJ Moore and some very good depth at tight end. They've got Cole Kmet, who they think is a top 10 NFL tight end. He may be, but now they've got one of Aaron Rodgers' favorite receivers in Robert Tonyan, who, even though he's been hurt some in Green Bay, provides really good tight end depth and for very good value too. They get good tight end depth there. So I think what you're going to see the Bears do in the draft now is take at least one offensive lineman high and then address just needs to fill out the roster. They do not have an urgent need other than, I would say, to get one or two offensive linemen who would have a very good chance to play this year. So I like what the Bears have done.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.